So I really have to wonder when I get home and I find packages sitting around that were supposed to have gotten mailed that didn't get mailed. What was going on? I'm thinking that my mother asked my son to mail something and it didn't happen. So I bought some pre-cooked prawns because it's after 8 o'clock again. And I am just getting back from showing houses. And I have to jump back on the RMLS because I have my clients still coming up from California. And we found a couple of houses to look at, but I want to get some stuff off to them. And then she's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm actually going to take some time off from my 8 to 5 job and go do a couple of days of hunting and then hopefully write up an offer while they're here. So, or something. I don't know exactly how we'll work all that out, but I think that at some point I'm going to have to make the decision. If I could get a couple of sales behind me, I could probably just do the real estate. I like having a regular income and I like having insurance. I like what I do. I mean, it's not bad. I'm good at what I do. I'm pretty much multitask no matter what I do. So, but it's hard, so. And I just like things to kind of go my way once in a while. My son told me that after completely flipping out and everything this term, I think you guys have all kind of sat through that with me. He got an A in art history, a B in his study skills thing, whatever it was he took, and a C in a writing class. It's really hard for me to think that my son gets a C in a writing class because he's actually, all of his teachers tell, well, at least junior high, grade school, high school, what an excellent, you know, he's really articulate when he's writing, and but the problem is he doesn't get the work done. And I love my son, but that is the big problem. And even today, even in all of this high college stuff, he just doesn't get the work done. So, oh, and if I bought them pre-cooked, you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Well, I was going to warm them up, and I was still going to do some broccoli. So, I still feel the need for something warm every day. So, and I had a chicken salad at lunch. Ran off and looked at a house for my clients in California. I walked over and asked one of my workmates if they wanted to go with. And it was a cute little house. It was an old, what they call an old PDX style. I'm sure in Seattle they probably call them an old Seattle style or Bellevue style. They're kind of the bungalow architecture. This one actually is a more farmhouse type structure, and it is so cute and actually really well priced, but it's well priced, but it doesn't have a garage and it needs some work and all that kind of good stuff. So there's some things about it that it really doesn't have. It needs to have some the updating's done. The electrical box is updated, the heating's updated, but it needs some other stuff. So, and then a friend of mine, oh, and I got to check in with her actually. A friend of mine's daughter, she called last night. You haven't called me back, and I've been trying to get a hold of you, and I knew she'd been trying to call, and it wasn't that I didn't want to talk to her, I just hadn't had time to get back to her. And come to find out that her daughter was going in for surgery today. So I felt like such a flop as a friend, because she's like a sister to me. She's just a really neat person, and she does so many awesome things for people. And the one time that she really needed me there, I let her down. I felt really bad about that. So, and then come to find out her son's ex-girlfriend lost her mother in a fire a couple of weeks ago. Like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. So, anyway, You want to go outside, baby girl? Or are you hungry? I didn't get you any cream. Anyway, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, I think that's about it. So, I will chat with you a little bit later. Have a great evening. Bye.